This shows the early sign of the gypsy moth caterpillar eating the leaves on this oak tree. This oak tree is right out in front of our yard. I'm shooting it because it's not in the middle of the woods, so that you can see the sky through the leaves. In a few weeks, these leaves will be totally eaten. This is some slippery elm leaves, and it's showing how they're eaten also, and it shows one of the caterpillars. This is another example of some gypsy moth caterpillars on a young oak tree. Let me zoom in and you can see what they look like. They literally can strip a tree very quickly. This is an attempt to get a close-up of one of the leaves, showing the moth. The moths are about a ½ inch long now. The caterpillars are about a ½ inch long now. Come July, they will be 2 to 3 inches long and a ¼ inch in diameter. This is a picture of a blue spruce that was eaten on the top by gypsy moths last year. The deciduous trees recover and will grow leaves the second and maybe the third year after being stripped. However, the conifers, such as the blue spruce, won't recover. This one was only eaten on the top branches. This is another blue spruce on the same property, a neighbor of ours, showing what happened to this spruce. And still another spruce. This shows the oak a few weeks later. The gypsy moths now are ranging anywhere from 1½ to 2 inches in length. Only the 9th of June on this tree, the leaves are very thin. This shows higher up in the same tree and just how thin the leaves are now. I believe by the 1st of July there won't be any leaves at all on this tree. This shows one crawling across the road, and you can see about how big he is. He's about 2 lengths of my knuckles, 2 knuckles long. This is a poplar that appears to be totally stripped. Also, these gypsy moths look like they're crawling either up or down this particular tree. There's one that's what happens is after they strip a tree, they'll crawl down and then go to another tree. These aspen are totally denuded today. This is what happens to the oak. They literally take all the leaves off of it. This sequence shows some of the bugs, caterpillars. These branches are pretty well stripped now. It's another tree that they're going after. It's not as stripped yet, but you can see how thick the bugs are. This dramatically shows what happens to an oak tree. This tree is now totally stripped, except for a few little nubs at the very top. Not sure you can see it on the camera, but the tree has got lots of caterpillars on it. Here's a real small tree that, as I zoom in, you'll be able to see has been totally taken care of. There's nothing left on it. In contrast to the neighbor's property, our property was sprayed about a month ago, and it literally stopped the caterpillars from doing any more destruction. This is a picture of a northern red oak, which is right in front of our house, that did not lose its leaves. As you can see, this oak is still in full bloom, and this has been true of the rest of the trees on our property. The oak, the poplar, the birch, the beech have not been affected this year by the gypsy moth caterpillar. This northern red oak was totally denuded last year and has only recovered leaves on the bottom branches. The top branches never grew leaves back this year. The fear is that there are a lot of trees in the woods that were denuded last year because of the heavy infestation that may not come back in future years. I feel like this tree is dying from the top down. This is a picture of a black cherry that I used as the example of all the gypsy moths on the trunk of this tree earlier in the sequence. I showed this as one of the first trees back in early May. Here, this tree has not been affected because, again, of the spraying after the caterpillar came out and went up to eat leaves. They were sprayed, and this tree, as we can see by looking at its crown and a close-up of the leaves, has not been eaten.